All right. What's up, everybody? Miss B ecstatic. You might see Itzley, my little Sholot, and his cousin Yumi in and out of the picture frame. Just trying something a little new. Was inspired to be more playful, have a little fun, and show myself today. The energy is ripe. So ripe. Um, Out here in the Arizona desert, there has been lots of rain and cloudy days. I am recording this the 21st of March. And when you're seeing this, obviously, that day would have passed. But it is, I'm recording on the tail end of spring equinox, the new astrological new year. And Aries ingress, obviously, or Mars ingress, no, Sun ingress, Sun ingress into Aries, starting off the new astrological new year. And actually today it finally feels like a new year. And like everything leading up to today has really felt kind of like the night after the New Year's celebration or the morning after. Just yeah, I don't know, like what would you call it? Hungover. Yes, hungover. Just hungover, overwhelmed, extra stimulus, lots of energy, heavy stuff. For me personally, a little more on the chironic healing. And maybe for you too. I don't know. Maybe you're experiencing something different, but I'm just sharing that today felt right to kind of come in and do a new astrological year reading. Just real easy, breezy, not too serious, and um, see how it flows. And you might hear like cars or dogs. Um, that's just life. So I'm not going to really apologize for it. I'll just do my best to keep it chill and not too loud. Make sure you can hear me. All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm using um this really beautiful deck. It's the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. And the artist's name, the creator, is Tilly Walden. I've only used this a few times, but it has very like Aquarian vibes. And there's like extra cards in here with their own definition. And so if any of those come up, I'll make sure to read them too. Also, I am going to be using, um, what's her name? Yeah, Kim Krantz, Alchemy, Wild Unknown. She's got a couple of decks that are really cool. The art is amazing, but she has little tidbits in there, meditations and other, what do you call them? Other points of contemplation, prompts of contemplation to kind of get at a deeper level with the art and the symbology. So we'll see what's coming up with that. It's a really beautiful deck also. All right, so I've already kind of cleansed my deck with sage. Okay. Just gonna do a little shuffle. Oh, that one wanted to come right out. So I think we'll keep that. Gonna start with an oracle, I think. That's what I'm feeling. All right, yeah, so it's been a while since I've been on here or recorded anything. You guys seem to really like the shorts more than the long forms. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of doing this for myself anyway. And I do things in a timeless way. So when I'm feeling the energy, you'll see me on here more. And if you don't see me, uh, Creator has me busy with other things, focusing on other things. I would like to practice my astrology and tarot and my readings more. So that, and I'm taking on a new course with astrology and herbalism. And I've been working on training my dog. That kind of clip, but not quite. And practicing learning my Spanish. That and then work, which I've been really blessed to have great clients, plenty of work to sustain myself and to thrive. Let's see. So, all right. So I'm gonna just say a little prayer now. Clearing my energy. Any negative energies. What I'm doing is I'm clearing my energetic body of any known or unknown energies to be a clear channel. Bypassing my conscious mind, accessing the superconscious, connecting to the great mystery, creator, ancestors. To bring forward any messages that are available and needed at this time for whomever may be watching, whomever may be receiving this, whenever they may be receiving this. Ooh. Great serpent. The other one that popped out, by the way, earlier. Scintillate. Sparks of light. Skin clay. Interesting spelling. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, to be honest. All right, so we'll go over those. All right, anything else want to come through? Anything else available? It's fine. That was too many. All right, and then I'm thinking that we might do, no, that we'll pull a couple cards for each sign. Hey. Hey. Yes, I know, I want some attention too. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so we'll work with those. All right, so just a little breakdown. Here's the back of the cards. The Ouroboros is transformation of energy, cycles of maturation, life, birth, death, feeding into itself. Beautiful color, beautiful gems. They look like the chakras. One of my favorite astrologers, Rick Levine, was talking about spirituality in this manner. In that the physical, you just can't have one without the other. The physical world, our bodies, and then the spirit and the soul. And, we're all souls having a physical experience. And we have an independent experience, but spirit is pervasive. It's the ether. It is everything. It's how we're connected, like nodes connected on the mainframe, not separate, unified, different stages, different alchemical processes. Well, they're all the same processes, but in different stages, phases, circumstances, different expressions of light. And I actually really like this flavor of light, the way it's dispersed or disseminated or effervescent through here. A very hard, solid color. I like the color of light here in the little orbs. All right, so we're going to get into these and read them in more detail. It's a little harder to see the art in this card through in detail. It's almost like there's cutouts of different magazine or photos of space or something. I don't know, it just gives me, it seems like art that I would do. Like just pieces of things that I like to see that are beautiful, and then like putting them together hodgepodge, and then adding some color. And yeah, I don't know, there's different colors here raining in this fragmented area, showers. All right, come on. I know you like to chew on things. All right, so let's get to it. We'll start with this. Ouroboros. There are quite a few snakes in here, different meanings. Hey, hold on. Don't chew my card, please. Don't chew my card, please. Yumi is the more mischievous of the two. You can hear Itzley in the background, very focused on what he has. Yumi is a little more curious. Okay. Give me a moment to find our cards. Oh, yes. Okay, the Great Serpent. All right. The Tail Eater, the Guardian, Quantum Realm. The Ouroboros is the all-encompassing glyph of the alchemical process. The hungry snake bends itself around you in a gesture of protection and guardianship, giving you the space and safety to participate in the work. Anything and everything can be offered into its mouth for transformation. Good, bad, blasphemous, or precious. The materials of our life transmutate into gems. Oh, I love that. Transmutate into gems along the great serpent spine. Along with your woes, the Ouroboros engulfs every pair of opposites. What is masculine becomes feminine. What is sky becomes earth. What is past becomes future. When this card appears, you have entered the quantum realm. Everything is a possibility. No one knows the limits of the Ouroboros. Just when you fell into thinking that your life was straightening out, the snake takes you once again into its gaping mouth for an entirely new trajectory. Ooh. This is great, and necessary and essential to our existence and our experience as humans or as living beings in this three-dimensional experience. Okay, so this is really great because, and it reflects again the cycles that we experience astrologically. Every 18 months, we see the north and south node, the snake in the sky, the head and the tail of the snake, switching signs and pushing us into a new trajectory, a new area of focus for transmutation. And that's one astrological theme of many that takes the shape of the Ouroboros that we can use. Yeah, this new trajectory also, gives me Uranus, or Uranus vibes with like the quiet stasis, and then like the all of a sudden sporadic um swallowing up of life that is spontaneous and quick and unseen, like unforeseeable in ways that you can't imagine, disruptive. And there's many things that happen astrologically that induce that also, but I love the gems and the refinement, and the one thing that we do know for certain is that change is a constant, and that nothing will ever stay the same, even if every day looks or appears or seems to be pretty mundanely the same. There are more subtle, deeper layers of transmutation happening all the time. So in this deck, she asks us to ponder, to look at the 1889 etching Die Sinclite Sensuality by Franz von Stuck. So what I love about this artist, this writer, is that again the prompts, and then like directing you into other art that will evoke others more questions perhaps. And she asks you to ponder your iris encircling the pupil. Yeah, there's beautiful patterns that take place in the iris. Okay, so Ouroboros. And in every culture we see snakes, prominent symbols of change, letting go, shedding. I think he sees himself. What do you think, Mr. Itzley? What do you think? Yes. So yes, every corner of the world, the cross-cultural symbology of the snake is worth contemplation. And again, it looks like chakras, the colors and the gems and the refinement implied. Pressure is needed in order to hone the beauty from each gem, each element, each soul's expression. Sparks of light. Oh, it was the very next card, the very next page. How convenient. All right, so Cinctille, Cinctille, Cincte, and I don't know how to say that word. It's fascinating, but it means hope, sensation, exhilaration, which is kind of how I felt this morning. The Cinque card arrives just in the nick of time, leaving, excuse me, itch. Leaving a trail of celestial light to guide the way. Follow these flickers as if they are alchemical clues, guiding you to an illumined state. When this card appears, it is likely there has been a lull or void of direction in the laboratory. Some may even say the lights have been turned off. But in the deep void of darkness, a messenger of hope arrives, flickering and shimmering with enthusiasm. You might feel the scintillate, yeah, maybe it's scintillate, as a childlike giddiness, the presence of magic, a vision in a dream, or a simple readiness to wake up from a long slumber. Follow the physical body, follow the tingling sensations of aliveness within you, and aliveness within, and you will not be led astray. Vitality, clarity, and inspiration are within your reach. You are alive. You are a vital being. Appreciate this moment. One spark leads to the next. Yeah, and that's pretty much how I woke up this morning, feeling that vital energy, um, as though I'd been in a long slumber. The aliveness and tingling sensation. Oh, just gotta do something. Um, so she asks you to go deeper. Watch or read Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream. There's a couple of really good versions out there on that. Um, but the poetry itself, the reading it is delicious. Ponder. Ponder the firework yet to be lit. Okay. Kind of looks like fireworks, like the end dissemination. And all right, well, that's our start. That's the vibe. Refinement. No, the transmutation and light. Beautiful. Transmutation and light. Transmutation and light. Transmutation and light. I'm gonna light another sage. Transmutation and light. The great serpent Ouroboros and the scintillate sparks of light. Got my little candle over here and my coffee, excuse me. All right. I might add a little I Ching on here later attached to the video. I want to do the I Ching. I just don't think in this particular video it's going to fit. So the contemplation for this timeless video, even though I am emphasizing the energy that is accessible and available to me at this time, is the feeling of a new year, spring, changing of the seasons. We are in a balanced moment of equal day, equal night at the moment. Queen of Swords. Well, she looks murderous. Like, don't mess with her. Like she's obviously taken some action. Um, hmm. And there's some interesting lighting happening here. One hand is out. Interesting. Or is she receiving? How do I feel about that? Well, the Queen of Swords is quick, sharp, often considered cold, calculated. Swords are mental energy, thought patterns, decisions, and in this case, decisiveness and action clearly has been taken. So decisive action. She has this elevated seat as it appears elevated. And she's got eyeballs behind her for some reason. So it seems as though she's feared or guarded or protected. I'm not sure if that's a guardian. And the light behind her shoulders, wings. Or maybe she is the tool in which creator uses to exact karmic retribution of some kind, or I mean, spirit uses us every day in ways that we don't always understand. So perhaps today you're being called to make a decisive decision, action, or just hold some ground in an area of your, beliefs, um, your words, like wielding your words carefully, your speech. Again, she's controlled, she's calculated, she's strategic. Let's see what else we got. Decisions for the current energies. This is general, and then we'll get into each sign. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man he's being forced into a position to reflect, to see himself in a new light, in a new position. The polka dots are about youthful, like the energy of the fool. It's so interesting. The trees entanglement and the inversion here. Yeah, so somewhere in some area of your life, you might be feeling stagnant or entangled or stuck somewhere and forced to really do like assess yourself and your perhaps your thoughts in this area, perhaps how you've been speaking to your internal dialogue about this area of your life or what you believe about something. You're being forced to look at it in a different and new way. The opportunity to transmute what we think we see when we look in the mirror, what we think we understand, what we think we know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Prince of Pentacles. So youthful, vital, abundant, really green energy, right? Green energy. So I think that some area of your life has is asking for maturity, but will require to assess, to contemplate, to review, to revise, and discern our thoughts, our beliefs, our communications around a certain area in our life. And you already know what area that is. You don't need me to tell you. In some area of your life, whether it's family, love, relationships, if it is financial, work, money, if it is debts, if it is, I don't know, education, if it is travel, if it is um, home in general, like the your spatial environment, where whatever it is where you're feeling stuck, um, once you have taken the time, because you've been put in this position to transmute, to refine, to polish, to renew and awaken um, deeper layers and aspects of yourself in that area. And it will take action, decisiveness, either a review of your beliefs, your thoughts, and your speech around a certain topic, or like affirming action if you already have those established. But the indication is you haven't. It's possible that you're in this position, and once you have gone through this, you can approach this area, this issue, this problem, this situation, whatever it is, like a child, like with fresh eyes, like you're green, like you're like a beginner's perspective. Um, and anything that we do or pursue, we're always at one point a beginner. And sometimes we get so caught up in all of our ideas, our beliefs, and like other people's projections, beliefs, things that we've grown up with, or things that we've been taught, that we maybe just get entangled and it gets messy and chaotic and confused. Or, but if we always come back, and if we, what I want to say is, if we can get back to the basics, get back to a beginner's perspective and view on things, and like really break down and assess for ourselves why we hold these beliefs, why we think or have done things the way that we have for so long, and who said that that was right, who said that it had to be that way. So like that's what I mean, like establish for yourself by breaking down the established, whatever was projected, given, that you've been entangled with. You can review, take a really good look in the mirror and see if that's true for you. And then when you've, in doing so, you can go back to grounding in to a beginner's view, beginner's approach into building your own stable beliefs, understanding, planting your own seeds, um, watering your own understanding, having ownership of your energy, your environment, and growing it and maturing it. But it has something, it has a new light. How do I want to connect this? Like the light is of you, it is your own. And rather than being a mirror, being projected onto by other people's vision, you are emanating and cultivating your own light of understanding, and it's yours. Okay. That's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. How we doing? I don't know how long I've been doing this for. I like that. That feels good. That feels good. I'll be honest, that Queen of Swords was a little scary coming out. I was like, how do I want to read her? How do I want to read her? And if we things might look scary out there right now. In fact, they do. Things, I'm sure whenever you're viewing this in in some way or in some fashion, um, things look a little scary and uncertain and wet nose on the armpit. And it's all necessary and essential to our experience. And if it's um, even if it's scary, even if it's painful. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with Aries. I want to go reverse. We're not going to start with Aries. We're going to start with Pisces. Pisces energy. Pisces energy. Sun, moon, or rising. Oh, 8 of Torches. So, 8 of Torches, 8 of Wands. Um, Fast incoming communication. It's so interesting. I decided to do Pisces and this card comes up. It looks like this person's lost in the void. Lost in the void and has no control of the torches. Um, it's interesting the way it looks like it's falling. The person's falling, the torches are falling. Gravity, gravity. So, um, some kind of communication coming in. Um, a message of passion and gravity that will pull, has the potential to pull you or sway you and influence your heart, your emotions. So there's a message coming in that is going to change how you feel about something that's going on in your life, in an area of your life. Anything else? Yes. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. So this is a card of generosity, giving and receiving, thriving, having more than enough and sharing, looking after what you have and seeing how it um, both in your coin, but in relationship. So perhaps there is something changing in a relationship, some news coming in, or some new passion project or inspiration, something fast, that kind of, maybe it's like one of those things that it hits your gut and you're like, ooh, oh my God. And it changes how you see something and how you're giving and receiving a relationship. I really hope you're not being taken advantage of, Pisces. Um, and maybe you're learning that somebody has been maybe not entirely truthful with the seriousness of how they take the relationship and just kind of exploiting your generosity. I really hope that's not the case, but in any case, you are learning something. Wow, sorry, that was just getting really annoying. Um, that is changing how you approach relationships, giving, receiving, and the flow of energy between and reciprocity. All right, Pisces. Whenever you're viewing this, I wish you all the best in your journey in that situation. All right, we're gonna do Aquarius now. Aquarius. I'm the Aquarius in this family. Yumi is a Sagittarius. Itzli. Gosh, what is he? What is, I think he's actually is he Gemini? No way. Cancer. I bet he's a Cancer. All right, we'll see. Okay. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Two of Pentacles. Deciding where to put your energy. Yeah. Juggling channels of or sources of potential revenue, potential paths to walk. Where do you take your energy in order to grow something new? And it's kind of like you, okay, no, Yumi, down. Well, let's see what the next card is. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just juggling new options, potentials. They're not, they're very new and um, undefined still. New and undefined potential paths of financial starts. Mm, okay, we're getting sticky. I'll pull from here. The Chariot. Chariot. Yeah. So anytime we get an arcana, it's like spirit, like you really don't have control here. And it's an indication that um like you see one thing and it's not a whole picture, but Great Spirit and the mystery has a way of moving you to the next level. So yeah, the Chariot is an indication of graduation, of alchemy, to the next level. There's water, a pathway of water, and yin and yang. I really like this. Oh, you know what? It's not water. It's skies. Sorry, I had to take a better look at that. Skies. I like this photo or this art imagery because like he's trusting, he's calm, and spirit is moving him. He's not concerned about the next level or where. But he's elevated. This individual is elevated above um, the city. These are stars here on a cloud. So like you're leveling up in a way that you're and perhaps this is what you're seeing is the potential um, of these new avenues that will um, that are meant to like graduate you to the next level of your alchemical process, of your Ouroboros or cultivating your light. So It may look like a small thing, you know, like I'm just here showing up with my coffee doing a video. It may look like a small thing, but it feels good. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. And I'm getting to practice some things that I love and interpret things and share, you know, my environment with you all. And I don't know where that's going to take me, but every time I take some action or you take some action, Aquarius, um, or just trust, basically trust that this is, you're being taken to the next level. And for me here, I would say just one small thing at a time. Just do what's in front of you, one small thing at a time. Something that Aquarius does is likes to futurize a lot. And sometimes we get stuck in the head and trying to figure everything out. And honestly, it's just time to let go, you know, and just deal with one small thing at a time, one small thing at a time. And like once you've started doing something and it looks good, feels good, and you're seeing something good come from it, um, even if it's just a little, keep going. Just one step at a time, poco a poco. Okay. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Gonna have to listen to that advice. All right, next up, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I have a Capricorn moon. Ace of Cups. So some kind of new emotional offer, a new layer being revealed. Maybe at this time, something is bubbling up to the surface that is coming to your awareness for the first time, and maybe bringing another layer or depth of potential in your emotional mastery. And that's important to cultivate and to be aware of and to tend to. Um, yeah, I was going to say something there and then I totally lost it. Sorry, Cap. All right, let's see if we get another card for Capricorn. Oh, yeah. I mean, just because Capricorn can be sometimes a little stoic, practical in its relationships and in its process of things. And um, I mean, it just there's this untapped, it's not untapped. Capricorn absolutely has deep emotions. Just the way that they're expressed or cultivated or shared is more subtle than it is overt. And sometimes if it's not practical to share, just you'll never know what's going on with a Capricorn emotionally. So I think it's just an opportunity. Oh my gosh. Um, anytime I see an Ace of Cups, um, I find it to be an invitation to not so much like there's a new, like somebody's offering you a cup of love, which is pretty common interpretation. But I feel like it is more a layer of maturity or another layer of awareness of potential and emotional intelligence, if you will. And alongside that cup, we have the Ace of Wands, which is a spark of passion, action. Yeah, so I feel like they're coming together. So perhaps at this time, Capricorn, something has sparked a new emotional layer within you that is inviting you to take it to the next level, deeper, to tap into the well of your emotions and to maybe use it as a channel to start something start something that feeds the fire, that like lights your heart up. Um, yeah, that's exciting. Cap, I'm excited to see what that looks like for you. If you have an idea of what that is or you resonate, leave a comment below. Tell me what lights you up, Capricorn, and um let me know what you think. Hmm. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What do we have for you? And these are timeless. Whenever you're viewing them, trust that there is, take what resonates for you, trust that, and leave the rest. These came out together. So Sag, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. What? Like, like what the actual fuck here? What happened? What's going on? Huh? Huh? Where you at? All right, so I'm gonna have to get another card here, but listen, um, something's happened, something's going on emotionally where you only see what you've lost. You're somewhere in the grief process, somewhere in the Ouroboros, somewhere here, and like you're still raw. We're not quite at the shiny part. We're not quite at the shiny part yet, and maybe we're more on the shadow side of this light at the moment, and that's okay. It is essential for your evolutionary process. So I feel you, and this sucks. I get it. It sucks. Feel it. Feel the despair, being left out in the cold, not having what you need. Um, feel the pressure, feel the lack, feel the loss. Even though, the sun is shining and the storm has passed, and the waters, you're on dry land rather in the choppy waters. Um, you have plenty to be grateful for. Um, and this state is temporary. This state is temporary, and sometimes um holding on causes us more pain than just letting go. And I know that's totally cliche, but it's appropriate here. Letting go of this perception of loss. And I'll tell you what, you cannot be sad, you cannot frown, you cannot be both depressed um while contemplating what you do have. So, I mean, that would be my advice to you. I'm gonna get another card because this is just sad. Um, if you consider, oh, there's the sun. I have sunlight. The sun is coming out. I'm grateful for the sun coming out. I am grateful that the clouds are parting. I'm grateful I am on dry land. Um, you cannot, this counters this it is medicine. Gratitude is medicine for this kind of energy of sadness, lack, grief, holding on to those empty cups. No, you have other cups. You're on dry land. Sun's coming out, bro. Come on. I'm gonna get you one more card. The devil. Okay, well, I was trying to, reach for um more here for you. And so like um this major arcana card says that you're attached to something that isn't good for you. that there is some sort of attachment that is poisonous, dragging you down, and you're giving your power away in some way, in some area of your life. I don't know if it's your living situation, your work situation, your romance situation, something with your kids, or I don't know what it is, but you know what it is, Sagittarius, and you have the power. And once you take back that power and exercise gratitude for what you have and surrender, like let go and trust more in creation and life, and then your ability to serve life, you'll be fine. And you'll come out of this because the sun's already out. It's already out. You're good. So, Sag, that's heavy. And I trust in your spirit. I trust in your essential nature. And I know that you'll pull through. Ooh. All right. So we're moving on now. Scorpio, 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 sun, moon, rising. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Eight of Pentacles, Scorpio. So Eight of Pentacles is like mastery of your skills, mastery of your energy, your committed energy. So um Seven of Pentacles, you're starting to see the bloom, the fruit. And with the eight, you're really kind of like honing your skills and like next level with your physical environment, perhaps. Maybe it has to do with a work environment or creative project, but the time, the commitment, the energy that you have put into something is really starting to show its potential. I mean, it's not fully harvested just yet, but you're like right there. You're right there, and it's a beautiful thing, and it feels good. All right, let's see what else is accompanying the Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Scorpio. Yeah. Mm, okay. Princess of Torches. So that's a fire energy. More youthful. She looks like she's up to trouble. She's a firewalker with her cat, and there's like comets firing down, little fireballs firing down the moon up here, so there might be the moon's kind of in detriment in your sign, Scorpio. I mean, not that that's bad, but you can see how when emotions run high for Scorpio, it's like um they don't, like most scorpions just don't let on until they've reached this point. And then you just don't want to be on this side, the receiving end of a pissed off scorpion, or Scorpio, excuse me, or scorpion. Okay, so yeah. So I mean, I'm wondering if maybe you're feeling like it's not getting there fast enough in some area of your life, Scorpio. I wonder if you're not I don't know, maybe somehow you're just something's not happening fast enough for you, and your impatience has kind of this energy of like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna burn it all down and start over or something. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like that you just need more patience. Focus your energy, slow down, slow down. Just take it one step at a time and like find some creative project, some creative outlet, go dancing, um, or like break plates or something. You've got a great build up. Um, And the danger is that your impatience could just burn it all to hell, down to the ground. Don't do it. Don't do it. Find some creative outlet to blow off some steam. Maybe you're just frustrated too. Maybe like we get so involved in it that we lose sight of our other needs, and maybe some part of you is just needing to be nurtured. So be aware of that and do something constructive with that extra energy, Scorpio. All right. Libra, halfway through Libra. You also have the Ace of Torches, new beginning, new, passionate, inspired, creative beginning. Libra. Yeah. All right. What do you guys think about these cards? You like them? This one feels just right. Oh, and the Fool. Yeah, so run with it. Run with it. Take a leap. It is whatever it is that it is igniting and lighting you up right now. Run with it and see where it takes you. There's something, some new journey that is awaiting you. Don't think about it. It's not a thinking thing, it's a feeling thing. It is a heart thing. Heart, fire, sun, Leo energy. What is lighting you up right now? Focus on that, Libra. Virgo. Why did you get brought off? You are a silly dog. Silly, silly dog. All right. Okay. Yeah, Virgo. These came out together. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a, well, a progression, obviously, of, where we start with, um, I think from what's coming to mind right now is just choosing yourself, choosing to take care of yourself, to tend to your own ideas, your own commitments, little by little, um, and watch how you grow and flourish and thrive within your own garden, how your garden grows, and how abundant you, as the creator of your own experience, can live abundantly and flourish. Okay. So you might be here right now, and this is where you want to go. See yourself here. See yourself even beyond this as the Empress, because this is like the pre-stage to Empress. And this is the pre-stage to the Nine. So imagine yourself at your most abundant and then reverse engineer that. See it as though it's already done and do so from the Empress. That's my advice. You might be here with something, some area in your life. Imagine even beyond this, beyond your own garden. I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? We have a little empty field, green sprouting field, garden, Empress. There's a bright, abundant, creative future. Imagine it a little bit at a time. And good luck, Virgo. You are the garden keeper. All right. Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Sun, moon, and rising. This is timeless whenever you see this. Just know that something is here for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Tower. So Leo, pressure, destruction, change. Mm, what do you know about that? Where do you see that in your life right now? Old structures coming down for Leo. The way you've been doing things has to change. Or maybe it is something that you've been doing for like maybe a belief. Maybe you only thought that you could ever do, you know, readings without dogs. But alas, here are readings with dogs. Surprise! Tower moment, mind blown. All right, Leo. So some emotional or some area in your life, it could be emotional, it could be environmental, it could be in relationships, it could be financially, it could be in business. Be careful driving with this energy. Justice. So two major arcana. So precious. Let me give something less squeaky. Yeah. Yeah. So balance. Something's out of balance. Leo, you don't have a full picture of this. I don't have a full picture of this. No one has a full picture of the inner workings of the great mystery and creator. Like spirit is always conspiring in the background in ways that we just simply cannot comprehend or understand. Although we try really hard to mitigate what we think we know to avoid these outcomes, here you are. Trust in it. Trust that you are here. You are essential. You are important. Your role in just being who you are, the authentic heart and soul of who you are, Leo, is of the utmost importance, and the authenticity will be upheld on the scales. You may be tested. You may be tested. And it is for your highest and best good. In order to maintain that authentic, pure, loving heart. So I wouldn't be scared of this. This is to orient you into balance. I'm seeing like I mean, there's this imagery, but I'm also getting the imagery of Thoth and the Egyptian mythology of being met at the gates of life and death, and like having your heart weighed against a feather in order to enter the afterlife. Kind of the vibe I'm getting here, and particularly for you, Leo. Trust, trust in life, trust in the process, trust in your light being essential in the transmutation of whatever this may, however it may show up. You're transmuting to purify, to way out on the scale, lighter, more beautiful and refined. You got this, Leo. I know it looks scary. Well, there's a lot of things in life that look scary right now. You got this. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Cancer. What's up? How are you? Remember, these are timeless. Whenever you're viewing them, there's something here for you. The star. I love the star card because there's such a vulnerability and innocence to it. I mean, she's naked for God's sake, you know? So, and she has no awareness of that. She's just basking in her beingness, her true light, her spark, Centelli spark. I really need to figure out if that's how to say it. Anyway, so there's a truth, an innocence of being calling forward. Let's see what else comes through here. Cancer. I know this is going to be a little long. I'm not going to edit. I'm not an expert in the editing. So, oh, 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 oh. King of Pentacles. So there's like authority here, authority, responsibility, wisdom. King of Pentacles. There's careful and well thought out and what do I want to I'm trying to say here is like that the King of Pentacles tends to all of his subjects. Watch out, honey. Come on, over here. Come here. Plans for all of his subjects. Plans, prepares, considers the well-being of his entire domain. There is, you know, like this authority, but like it feels stoic. So it feels like he's caring for her, or well, that's not exactly what I want to say. I think that if you tend to your essential pure nature, your innocence, your divine light, you'll find that all is provided for is really what I'm trying to get at. That you are royal in your domain, that you emit a sense of authority and yeah, and Cancers like to be at home and safe and comfortable. And I think the more that you're comfortable with who you really are, what you really need, like the realness, the authenticity, which is I'm going at it a little different than the authenticity of the Leo, but like retain your innocence, retain your essential beauty and your essential light, and your domain will be tended to and cared for. You'll have everything that you need. And maybe that means that you are considering everything in your environment, your home, your dogs, your car, the people around you. Maybe you are tending to, yeah, I'm not really I'm not sure where else to go with that. Just that like they are like one feeds into the other. So don't be afraid to be innocent, to be naked, to be vulnerable, and tell people what you need because people want to take care of you. Because the life wants to take care of you. That's really what I want to say. I don't know why sometimes things go around and around. Um, to land on the precise, it's just the way it comes out. It's just the way the energy flows in these readings. Thank you for being here, by the way. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I can't always guarantee that you will have that we will have dogs in our readings, but why not? And if it's too distracting or the noises from the environment are too distracting, it's okay. I don't take it personal. You can watch someone else. All right, where are we? Gemini. Oh, okay. Okay. Nine of Swords and the Princess of Torches. So some frustration. I mean, some clear, like you're distraught about something. And this is like this is like two different spectrums of the same kind of energy. You know, there's pain, and from pain, we're lashing out. There's um, some kind of ending in an area of your life, and there's frustration, there's passion, there's so much love, there's so much passion, there's so much behind this ending that there's an equal amount of pain. And at this point, maybe you don't see a way out. You don't see the reason for any of it. I mean, that's usually like a 10 of swords kind of imagery. Like, and in the 10 of swords, there's light peering through the horizon and like an indication of dying like a phoenix, like dying, but like an ending and a beginning at the same time. And right now you don't see the beginning yet. You don't see it yet. And so you might find yourself a little unstable, and you might find yourself in the middle of a grief process, and you might be saying things or doing things that are from a place of pain that you may regret later. It's Lee. Oh, you mean you have it. Bring it here. Bring it here. Good girl. Bring it here. Good girl. So over there, honey. Let's see what else. I'd like to get you another card here. See where what else we can get. What else? What else do you want to say? What else does Gemini need to hear? I mean, it is what it is, and you are where you are, and it's just part of the process. I don't know, maybe that's Lovers, which is your card, Gemini. Hmm. No, honey, we're not. Sorry, 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 sorry. No, you can't have that. You can't have that. It's not good for you. Um, this is your card, Gemini. The twins, love, lovers. I really like this card. There's a lot going on, which is great. It's Gemini. Hey. All right, well, so this might be a process, a painful process to bring you a deeper on, um, well, for sure, Yumi, I love you. You're frustrating me. Here, over here. For sure, you have loved and you are passionate and you are feeling the pain. We feel this because we have loved so tremendously. And um, wherever you are in your stage of grief or loss or letting go, transmutation of energy, of events in order to polish that beautiful heart of yours, whatever the circumstances are, Gemini, um, you are loved, and this energy is meant to remind you to love yourself first, love yourself, take care of yourself, tend to your heart. Oh my gosh, that could have been a mess. Yumi is really good at making messes. Hey, come here. Um, tend to your heart, tend to your love, love yourself. That's where I'm going with all of this. Wherever you are in this process, you will find, it's kind of like, it reminds me of the Japanese art of mending. I forget the exact word, but like nothing is ever broken or like destroyed to beyond its utility, beyond there's like whatever fracture happens to, say a cup, a bowl, a plate, um, there's a Japanese art of like inlaying the cracks with gold and artistically mending, like mending the crack in order for it to take on new life and to still contain or act out its initial purpose, function. Okay, we're moving on. Gemini, um, you got this. You're good. Things are going to be okay. And I know you're playful, childlike, um, energy will have you move on. Um, and I know that this this is temporary and it will not define who you are, how you pursue or approach love or life. Um, it's just an opportunity to hmm, recreate, artistically mend, to expand your utility of um, the exercise and practice, art of love. Taurus, what do you think, Itsley? What do you think? Hmm, almost done. Almost done. Mhm. Taurus. Mhm. Oh, ooh, okay. Queen of Cups, Taurus. She looks lushy boozy, having fun on an island. Uh, all right, Taurus. What are, she's looking at the last drop of this cup, like savoring, like the sunset behind her, and huh. So there's some um emotion, like maybe you're contemplating, and she looks older, like there's the maturity to this emotional state. Let's see what else we have. Um maybe there's a phase in that is, maybe there's a phase of your emotional, something in your life where you have matured in a situation emotionally, and maybe you need to spice things up. Maybe you're looking for more depth. Maybe you're looking for another layer. The sun. So yeah, the Queen of Cups has a lot to offer, and you have reached a beautiful depth of maturity in your emotional intelligence, your emotional inner world. Then you just feel really good inside your skin, and it shows. It shows your light is shining from within, from the depths of your emotional world, internal world, out into the world, shining the light out on the rest of the world. Taurus. That's awesome. Whenever you're viewing this, Taurus, um, congratulations on um, that kind of alchemy, internal alchemy. Not easy to do, and it usually takes a lot of time, and usually comes with what Gemini just had to go through, some pain. Um, you've really come a long way, and you're at a place at this time where your inner authority is shining, and it's just a beautiful thing. What a beautiful gift for the world. All right, and last but not least, usually first, Aries, sun, moon, rising. This energy is timeless. It is, um, whenever you're viewing this, if there's something here, there is something here for you, hopefully, and take what resonates and leave the rest. Aries, Two of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is usually like a start of emotional awareness within. Two of Cups means that we're filling our cup and that we have enough to pour into another, that we can share. We have enough to share. So we've cultivated enough emotional, we've grown emotional awareness from within, abundance from within. We've started some kind of, something has initiated from within that we want to share it. It's so juicy, so yummy. Um, it cannot be, it overflows more than enough, and hence the two cups and the two people. So that's really beautiful. What you got going on, Aries? You bringing somebody in? Do you have your eyes on someone? Or, maybe this is you and self-love and, loving your inner child, doing healing work and just loving yourself, nurturing yourself. And maybe now you're contemplating um, what that might look like, who you can share that with. Let's get another card for Aries. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. I'm sorry, you guys. There we go. Aries. Sun, moon, or rising. One more card. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely there's been some self-love. And now you're ready to share. You've built your garden, you've tended to your own garden, and there's maybe a new awareness bubbling up of, like all this juiciness that you want to share with someone. So you share with Yumi. You share with Yumi. Yeah, Yumi wants to share. And if that's the case, you have you have more than enough to share, both emotionally and in your world, with another. Just be selective. Be selective. Take good care of those emotional waters and be discerning, you know. All right. Well, that's everybody. Again, if you like this content and you want to see more of my face, because for a long time I wasn't even showing my face and just doing shorts, let me know. Do you like the video this way? Do you like the longer content? I will put timestamps below if you just want your sign reading, the cards for your sign in this timeless reading. Do dogs bother you? Yeah, I don't, you can always just move on to another video. Don't tell me if the dogs bother you. Of course they don't. They are essential to this reading. All right. Anyway, I must be ecstatic. Thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time and your energy. Blessings abound, brothers and sisters, always now. All right. Take good care. Bye-bye. No, you can't have that. I'm very upset with you for chewing on that. I'm sorry I even brought it out.